shall rush up to the battle and figure out what the hell is going on. There we are.
Is Scenario in trouble again?
We need to start moving around as a group, guys. Just gonna. These bugbears getting here.
You have no idea.
Like I would murder my party members if I roll less than 2 on a color spray. So I'm gonna decide not to do anything this round. Because that would just murder them. They would die, which is why color spray sometimes sucks. I'll prep for a hypnotism next round. I call out. Yes, I'll hypnotize these ogres. Make a fight club in here. Bugbears? Hobgoblins. Whatever you are, prepare to die.
I have Charm Person, but that doesn't get a Hobgoblin, does it? Bugbear, sorry. You need Charm Monster there. I think it'd be Charm Monster, right? That's the thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to like have more fun with it and do more different stuff, not just have the same spells all the time. Try out all the ones I've got, kind of thing.
It's a miss.
Yeah, that was pretty close.
It's pretty close.
Charm Person will affect bipedal humans, demi-humans, humanoid, or man-sized, such as brownies, dryas, dwarfs, elves, gnolls, gnomes, goblins, halflings, half-elves, half-orcs, hobgoblins, humans, kobolds, lizard men, ninsies, orcs, pixies, sprites, troglodytes, and others. So it sounds like a bugbear might be included.
Bugbears are too big, I think.
No, but those are the tallest of the goblinoids. Bugbears would just fit in there.
Oh, nice.
Fun.
Yeah, because gnolls stand about 7 foot tall.
Yeah, because I know an ogre can't be affected, but bugbear should fit right in under that.
Are we still talking about Charm Person?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sick.
And we'll just wait for Jared to roll initiative.
And here I go.
And we'll squeeze them.
Initiative. With my two-handed sword. No modifiers. Ha 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 ha. And I go on 17. Wonderful!
Nice roll, mate. Right, my other spell I've got memorised is Grease, but I'm not going to throw it in there and have that room, imagine it all greased up with a snake sliding about in it. Nah, I don't fancy that, so I'm going to throw my darts this round. And that's the initiative I rolled, so I don't have to change. Sick.
Okay.
Right, 15 feet, so it's medium.
That's medium.
Oh, I'm not doing it.
And that'll miss.
Aha!
And yeah, he's ducking and dodging everything.
Damn.
Nope.
There we go.
Well, that's more like it.
It was on the same one that you were attacking before?
Yep.
Okay, he's still standing.
Nice. I'm glad the snake didn't hit it, because the snake's a beast.
Pow!
Oh, there you go.
And you gutted him with the mangosh.
That's
nice damage for like a...
That's a max damage.
Yeah, that's nice damage for like a parrying weapon, eh? That's cool.
It's
Delicious.
a +2. It's a +2, and I'm specialized in it.
That's good, like. Alright, here we go. Might as well get the dog in about it with the snake.
Masca! Viper! Combination attack!
Last guy, choose you. Useless.
Fang over fang!
This is useless, dog. He always misses.
Except when he doesn't.
Got a question. Can I go in the same square as the dog, or do I have to go around?
You can occupy him. You can occupy the same square.
I'm just attacking with my flail.
Okay.
Nice.
That will it.
Nice.
Might just spend all my gold on a big pack of expendable muskas. Just have loads of dogs to try and attack everyone. Stand
points of
behind them
damage.
like a big wall.
How much? 5?
5.
Yep. Okay.
And now the snake will attack.
Right.
Actually, I got initiative for the snake, so.
Oh, did you? Okay.
It's after the bugbear.
My go again?
Yep.
How do I get this dude to kill himself on one hypnosis? I don't think I can.
You could always tell him to fight his friends.
You could tell it to run away, and then the snake will get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, but
and
run
the dog
out.
will get an attack
Yeah,
of
run out
opportunity,
the
and Samira will
room
get an
towards
attack of
us. I don't know. I don't know if that's a reasonable suggestion.
Even make it run in the other direction. There's still 4 guys are going to get an attack of opportunity on it.
Yeah, well, it's not like actual. It's a
Absolute.
suggestion. It's got to be subtle. It's something that he would normally, if he was stupid, he'd normally do. And I don't think even a powerful suggestion couldn't get him to run out the room.
No, I mean make him run backwards into the wall. Make
You
him,
could
like,
try.
like turn around and try and.
You could be like, "Oh man, you should totally fight your buddies."
He only has the one dude though. That's the
it's just him.
I was going to try to make them fight each other.
Yeah, you should save it for when there's more than one.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about wasting a spell right here.
Yeah, I have so many though.
It's
Oh well.
one booger bear, we
Pass.
can probably get him.
You might be able to command them to, like, fall asleep or something. That's not suicide.
Suggest him to take a shit.
Oh god, I really take a shit right now. Alright, everyone, pause combat. The issue is it affects all you guys as well.
It's like,
This
oh,
is my
shit.
big issue.
It's like, holy shit, I have to shit right now. Hold on, guys.
Oh, the suggestion: the best way to show dominance in this situation and scare your allies would be to shit your pants. Don't worry,
Shit,
it'll
shit your
totally
pants.
work.
You've no time to stop in a battle. You just have to shit your pants. I bet loads of people shit their pants in their first real fight. Like, see when it was big wars and that medieval times, and you went into the army, and as soon as you rushed into a war, you would just shit your pants.
What? I mean, why do you think that was one of the reasons why they wore kilts? I mean, fucking just shit.
That's why the Scottish folk kill. They get your shit dirty.
Carry more knives and shit. Just, just
That's the secret. That's the real secret of why they made the kill.
That's why they have kilts. It was the tactical shit.
Tactical shit and hide more weapons. I mean, that's what it was for.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna pass my turn. Let the bugbear fucking kill himself.
Yeah, yeah. No, just make him run away. The other.
Nah, because he has to wait till his turn to act anyway. And then Sneero's just gonna murder him. And what's the worst he does? Is he crits Sneero, does like 20 damage, and he gets healed by like our 4 priests and our staff.
Yeah. And 20 potion.
Yeah. Yeah, our 20 potions, our 15 potions as well, yes. Sneero could not die if he tried.
If he rolls ones like he did last week, it maybe could though.
I don't know, he could try pretty hard.
I bet he'll make a good effort at it. Yeah, if he really wants to, I'm sure he could manage.
Oh no, Muska.
Oh no, Muska.
Yep, he yelps in pain as the bugbear slams the club into him.
Oh no, poor dog. He's got bruised up ribs and shit. He's taking a beat. He's gonna have to get. Somebody's gonna have to get him.
And the steak looks at the dog. Easy food.
Don't hit the dog, you monster.
Snake goes to lunge at the bugbear and
Okay. I'm going to draw my two-handed sword, raise it above my head, and charge while giving the enemy my war face and screaming, "Ah!"
don't hit me, don't hit me, don't.
I hope you hit him, like.
6
It'd be
squares.
glorious.
12 squares. $15 squares. What size is the snake?
It's medium because its line takes up. The snake's the constructor snake on your side.
It's on our side.
Oh.
The bugbear is against you.
Honestly, the bugbears weren't very smart. In Goblin, it basically was like, honestly, I'm a little fucked up.
17 squares. And I'm going to attack the shit out of that bugbear.
Yeah, let's get him. Explode him.
Oh, he's already got a nice welt on his head.
Oh my, AC13. I don't suppose he's got a 2 dexterity, does he?
No.
Damn.
Okay, Mel, you get your 2 darts.
Yeah. Better luck this time, eh? Can she move? Yeah, she can move in the same square as him, like he's a...
Yeah.
Just want to be within 10 feet.
Yeah, you guys are both within the they are
Nice.
both supposed to be 35 pixels.
That's me got him into 10 feet range there, eh? Hang on.
Yep.
Oh, does that hit?
That will hit.
Is it a medium creature?
Large.
Oh, nice. And I've got one more. Yeah.
Right in the throat.
Nice.
Right in the front
4
butt.
damage. Oh, did she kill him? Yeah. Don't worry,
Command-
boys. I've got it.
Command the snake to become a staff again and come to me.
Yep, it straightens out. Shortens down a bit.
Makes a side glance at the dog like it's hungry, then turns back to the staff. Good shot, Mel.
Why, thank you.
And before we go any further, let me stop the tracker so we don't have bouncing screens.
Melpomene, I'll look around at the healers and say, will somebody heal my dog? He's out there getting bit for you guys. Mixing it up for you guys. You need to heal him, like.
He did it all
okay.
for you.
Yeah, so yeah.
I see a chest in this room.
Yes, that chest had the two potions that were marked as healing, and the pen.
Yeah, we've already gone this room.
Huh.
Okay, so he's going to use the staff of healing. Adslor cannot cast healing spells.
Yeah, so staff of healing would make sense.
Gonna heal the dog. And it's 6. That's the damage.
He
it
lays
took
the
to
dog.
try to heal.
He lays the
Oh,
set.
it's
Gets the
1d6 plus
dog.
1. 7, nice, full. Nice healing with the staff there, Adsalor. Even though
And
you're
that's
AFK,
it for the
that
staff
really
for the
works.
dog for the day.
Yeah. It's cool, it does everybody once a day. That's 2 powerful staffs he's got.
So which way did we go before?
I think. Give me just a second to look over the map.
Oh man. Put the dog through the wall. Hate when that happens. Cheers.
I haven't been in this room. And I don't think we've explored up here. Have we explored up here, guys? I know
You
you
got
guys
a lot
guys.
of blood
explored
splatters.
everything
I think up here we.
except the tapestry that was in this room up north.
Oh, okay. So we should just head there since it's closest. Yeah, you guys are like wandering around all over, so you guys would know more than me. Like you guys pulling mobs and shit.
Where was it? Like up in this direction?
Your Melpomene gets bored and likes to wander off some.
Ah. Oh,
What's in this room?
that a door?
There's a tapestry there. We need to go behind it, I think.
The caravan is rounded with one exit to the east and one to the north. There were, or I should say, the corpses of two scarred goblins lay in the room. Okay, the northern exit, which has a rich tapestry of gnomish design, hung upside down across it. So yeah, you were briefly in this room before. You fought the two goblin guards that were in here. They were the larger of the goblins that you've seen before.
And we've not realised that there's an exit to the north behind the tapestry.
No. Alright, make sure Adslor's here with us too.
Yeah. Oh, he's typing anyway, so he's around.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Off we go then. We'll go through. I'll go.
Well,
Can't
make
go
sure
through
you don't cut it. It's a valuable tapestry.
True. We gotta sell
Is it in good condition, Mark, or is it all fucked up?
Yes.
Oh, there you go.
A rich tapestry of gnomish design is hung
shit.
upside down.
Oh my god. Oh shit.
There is some damage to it. You can see like where it's been rent with like axes or knives, or even short swords. But all in all, you still get it. Still get a pretty penny for it, even in this condition.
Sorry, Mark. What were you saying? I was like,
Yeah, that's
I'm
the
paying
bombshell.
attention over on the right here. Sorry.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, but the tapestry, it's even though it's richly designed, it's got damage to it. But you can still get a very pretty penny for it if you were to sell.
We'll take that then, guys. Eh?
We'll take it down after. Scenario will turn to everybody and then we'll whisper for Frodo, and then he'll jump through it.
Nice.
Meanwhile, everybody else is like, who the fuck is Frodo?
Oh,
How the hell you go through the tapestry? I can't get through it.
Mel is standing right there on top.
Oh fuck!
And you see him jump right back.
Ha ha! Holy shit!
What's over there? I can't get through. It's too tough for me.
Yeah, I can't get over.
I got through and saw some scary shit, but then I came.
No, I took off the dynamic lighting part.
Ooh.
It's a bear that's also an owl. A bear owl. A bowel.
Is he saying grr hoo, grr hoo?
Actually, I don't. Oh, look at that goblin token. I don't think I've ever fought a bugbear. I mean, an owl bear in a game.
This oval chamber is
Really?
luxuriously appointed compared with the rest of the complex. It looks like all the rugs, tapestries, and other soft furnishings from the whole of the complex were brought here after the goblins conquered it. They are scattered around the cave, and a amount of them against the back wall presumably serves as the Goblin King's.
Goblin King, yeah. Oh. Is this the Goblin King?
With his pet owl bear.
Yeah.
Yes!
Motherfucking nasty little
At
bastard.
his initiative, he points at you. You notice he's wearing some a strange goldish ring with a owl head on it.
Ooh.
He barks a command in Goblin, and the owlbear moves towards you menacingly.
Ooh. Okay. Initiative.
Yeah. I am going to pull out all the stops and cast my most powerful magics. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! It's got more ha-has, so it's not against copyright. I found your weakness, scenario.
See, you do more ha-has, but you're just starting the original ha-has.
No, because they're each of them have a separate pitch, so I get away with it. We'll see you in court, okay?
Oh.
What would you like me to have Adslor do?
Just I guess, have him hang back and play like a
Have him
healer
throw
role.
down his staff again.
Nah, just because he's not here, you shouldn't like play the character like aggressively. You should play it passively. Just have him like in the back as a healer class kind of thing. If you're doing him.
He can't heal, so
Yeah, but he's got that staff.
yeah.
Yeah, which he can throw down and command it to be a serpent, and the serpent can attack in itself.
But the serpent can also die, right?
True.
Right?
It just reverts back to his staff and it dies, and then he can't use it the rest of the day.
Oh.
And how many uses does it have?
So long as it's not dead, I think. I think it can't regenerate HP.
Like, it's not like limited to once per day or anything like that. You can just use it and use it.
Unfortunately, I don't know.
No, it is limited.
Maybe we should just have him hang back.
I'll be throwing a hypnotic pattern. Straight from the underground.
Is he a bard?
Hmm?
Is he a bard?
No,
No, he's a
Adslor,
wizard
no,
priest.
no, he's not a bard.
Oh, damn.
He's like a demi-bard kit or something.
Yeah, well, the professor is, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what Adslord does. He'll cast Bless.
Oh, it's Adslor.
Speaking
yeah.
of Bless, Soniro, you're fighting a goblin now.
Yes, I am.
Oh, my.
Anyone that had those amulets will be at a plus. Will have a plus spell targeted, centered on them
Yeah,
for the
that's
next
right,
24
we're
hours.
fighting goblin.
Extra +1 to everything.
And you were saying that after you fought goblins, it stays on that bonus.
Yes. I do
That's
believe
cool.
that is said.
24 hours.
Just going to grab a drink from the fridge. I'll be 2 seconds.
He's got a long. The Goblin King's got a long sword, and he wears a crudely adjusted suit of chainmail.
Sorry, I just caught the end of adjusted suit of chainmail.
Yeah, he's wearing. He's wearing. He's wearing a set of chainmail, but it's been crudely adjusted.
Alright. He's got armor far better than he should have because he's this thieving little bastard and robbed it off somebody and killed. Dirty goblins. I'm no racist, everybody hates the goblin. Oh, nice initiative, Senior. He's back. Nice initiative for a fumble.
Hey now.
So now what you going after, the Bugbear or the Goblin King?
I kind of want to just ignore the
Owlbear?
No, we need to handle him. Like,
Oh
right.
no.
I do a tumbling to get through the owlbear.
Okay.
Oh no, it's an arrow.
Oh, I took tumbling. I often take tumbling. I really. Like.
Oh shit.
Double
Oh
points.
my
Double slots for
Are
a
god.
you
minute.
fucking serious?
Oh shit.
Yeah. No.
Right into a bear hug. No.
You go to tumble and you don't quite make it. You're looking right at the nether regions of an owlbear.
Oh, I end
Does
up
it-
like right in front of him then.
Does it
That's
have
funny.
balls or feathers? Or feathery balls!
Well,
We're not feathery
si-
ball.
since
Oh,
I'm now
shit.
looking at balls, I'm gonna start stabbing the balls.
Okay. Called
I'm
shot.
gonna
Minus 4.
Or he's getting an attack.
So a total of -3.
And
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna try again.
nope.
Mine coach time.
This is what did it last time. There you go, I
Bring
did
the
it
balls.
again.
Mine coach the balls.
Have you got ambidexterity and dual wielding on that character, aye?
Yes,
you
yes,
get
I do.
nice, zero. Plus you -0, that's quality.
You guys hear a high pitched wheeze from the from the owlbear.
Making the best of a worse situation.
I've got that on my gladiator in our other game. It's
Scenario's
quality.
first called shot. It's in the balls.
The feathery balls.
See, Melpomene wants to go past the owlbear and throw darts at the Goblin King. So she's going to try and go around the back. Do you think she can get through there without the owlbear having an attack of opportunity on her because she's so small? She can
Right
just-
now, I don't think the owlbear would be concerned about attacking the opportunity.
Yeah, she can just crawl along the wall there, like, and she's going to attack the goblin. Just- She's going to sneak past him as well if she can. Aye.
No, she
She's
can't
gonna go
because
here.
he was looking right at the party and directed the owlbear.
Yeah, so he'll get an attack of opportunity, but she can do it, right?
Yep.
Go take your attack opportunity, then she's going to, and then she's going to throw a dart. That doesn't do it. That doesn't
Nope.
hit her.
That will hit.
Nice. Yeah.
Found a chink in the armor.
What does Adsolor have for his prepared spells? I think he really likes magic missiles, so we'll just have a magic
Yeah,
missile with Goblin Boss.
but he did this. I decided he was going to use the snake staff first.
Oh, okay, that makes some sense. Good stuff.
You, the professor?
I shall cast. Oh, I'll move into the room to determine exactly where my sight lines are. Oh, that's a fucking lot of gold. Oh, nice. And then I shall cast Hypnotic Pattern. I'll take out a small piece of like gypsum or some shit and just huck it into the room. Slap my cheeks, and cast a gigantic disco ball as my hair frizzes out into an afro. I go, cursed be your love of disco. Pine for the one thing you cannot have. Oh, there we go. And I shall make a 30-foot cube, which I've got to finagle to not hit my allies. Or maybe this way. That'll do it. Yep.
Yep.
So on the
she's
back
at
wall.
the corner of it.
Yes, yes. So starting from this down here, it's a 30-foot this way, 30-foot this way,
Okay.
just to get them on the corner.
Yeah, that's cool and doesn't get me.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
turn
is why I am a
45 degrees.
fantastic wizard, because I very rarely have backblast. Very rarely. I'm not going to say it's never going to happen. If Sunira actually managed to get in between himself and the owlbear, I was going to have to cast that spell anyway.
See, my original plan was to cold shot the ring off the guy's finger.
Which would have been amazing, and I might have had to change my plan mid-combat.
That would be cool.
To be fair, it still might happen.
Go for it, man.
Ooh,
And then
cold shot -8 to cut the finger off.
I was gonna pierce through like the ring into the finger, so it's like on my fucking rapier by the end of it.
And, like,
Oh,
fling it and
nice.
stick it on yourself.
Yeah, I just rest my whole turn would be just taking it off, putting it on.
And then be like,
Hashtag-
haha, at the end of it.
Yeah, hashtag maximum corsair or swashbuckler things.
That's that's plus 1,000 experience swashbuckler point. That's your swashbuckler bonus of 1,000.
Now that's
for
gonna
that.
be my fucking goal. Is gonna be doing that. So
Do it, mate. Yeah.
It,
You
I
have
mean,
to like,
it should
take
be
a ring off
everyone's goal.
Sunday with you.
If I was a swashbuckler, I'd make that my goal as well.
Yeah, I think that's the ultimate swashbuckler.
Okay,
skill.
saving
Take a
throw for the
magic
Goblin
ring
King.
off somebody's finger.
Yep, -1, because I am a illusionist of the highest caliber. Maybe like a low caliber, maybe something like 22. Maybe 37 if I'm lucky. Not some of that 50k shit. Yes, clobberer.
Next time, Oreos.
Okay. They're looking at both the owlbear and the Goblin King are just standing there looking at the pretty colors.
sweet. No one damaged them. We're gonna take the ring off. We're gonna
Yes.
owlbear companion.
Quickly, Ansela, recall your snake! If it bites that owlbear, we're gonna have some problems. Yes.
Oh, that's the owl.
Now, Jer, do that thing you do with the explosions.
But not on the owlbear. On the goblin.
Right.
Yes, or prepare in case.
So, I'm going to rely on my magical items to stealth me, rather than any skills of my own.
I'll let you have it.
Say again?
I'll let you have it. Go ahead.
4. And I shall slip past the owl bear. Past Seniro to this square here. And attempt to backstabbeth the owl bear bird bear thing mammal feathery bold.
And he's no longer in stupor.
Oh well, still hit him with a dart. Little goblin dirty bugger.
Start up the scenario.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna call shot the ring off him. We're gonna try it.
Fucking right, man.
And then it rolls across the ground.
No, I'm gonna pierce it onto the rapier itself.
suppose there's no use in letting things go to waste. I'll walk up and slip the ring on.
Okay. It adjusts to fit you.
Ah,
I picked it up at my attack though.
oh, it should be on your rapier? Ah, shit. Then I can't do that then.
Like, I used my third attack to pick it up.
Ah, never mind then.
The mind gouge.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, it's dang, it's
You flipped
down
it
by
off
the
with the
basket.
rapier.
yeah, it's
You
down by
caught
the
it with the
basket.
mind gouge.
What should I do then? Ah, oh well. You guys got this. I stunned him anyway.
Oh my. I shall, rely upon my move silently skill in order to deftly maneuver into place for a backstabbeth from around the corner to here, and then ready my two-hand sword and backstabbeth this little bastard of a goblin king through the anus or anus.
Jersey Taylor.
AC 10. Ew.
Will not.
Shite. And I suppose that probably spoils my stealth. Clang. Go with my
Yeah,
two-handed
exactly.
sword.
Clang off the wall.
Clang goeth my two-handed sword upon the Goblin King's shield. Oh fuck! I think he seeth me!
Okay.
Masca.
Jared jumped through. Oh yeah.
It's alright. Go useless, let's go. Oh,
Will not hit.
useless.
Shite.
There's an invention for the Doctor Professor, some sort of fucking dog barding. Can he make a
Oh,
barding
I
for a
could do that
dog?
as just like as a blacksmith. Well, not as a blacksmith.
If you've got blacksmithing, have you got that as a proficiency as well as your inventing shit?
Oh yeah, no, I've got engineering, gem cutting, setting snares, glass blowing, blacksmithing, carpentry. Like,
Nice.
if you need a housemaid, I can do it in 2 days.
That's cool.
Like a 40-foot by 40-foot house. One day if I get you guys all to help. Like six hours if I get 4 people to help. It's ridiculous.
That's
That
really cool.
lives.
Carpentry's ridiculous.
I wouldn't say house, but a nice set of cabinets. That will hit.
Alright. This turn I'm gonna rush up with my darts.
And is that a -6?
Yeah, it's nearly a crit.
That will definitely cloud.
Right through the eye socket. Just
Oh, I never even
Shiniro
had
the
one like
Fortuitous is
him,
now
man.
the 100th
That's
greatest
nice,
swordsman in
man.
the world.
What's he back? Back up to 122?
No, the 100th.
100.
Nah.
Shiniro
Really?
defeated a Goblin King.
Well, yeah. Fair enough,
Yeah,
man.
like
Number 100's
so.
pretty shit.
He's got his longswords of Damascus pattern, with blue silver with iron or steel.
Nice.
Oh shit.
He's
I hand the professor the ring.
Ah, why yes, thank you. I shall determine if this is a famed item or not. You see, I've only heard of the best and brightest items.
The usual, shit.
Ah, shit. Oh, it's not! I've actually heard of this one!
Nice.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yes! This is the first thing I've ever seen. It was in the manual of Draconis Brackbarian in the Isles of Glimmerhole. Let me go ahead and see what I can find real quick. So I didn't expect this shit to happen. I didn't expect to get this one, guys.
Nice.
Bard abilities. Yes.
it is a very rare variant of a ring of animal control. Will work only upon bugbears, owlbears.
Owlbears. Ah, a shame we don't have any owlbears around, huh? I wonder where they could have gone.
And also the Goblin King also had like a gold cloak pin attached to his neck.
Ooh. Hey, Absolor. Which one of these items are magic?
Well, I think it's gonna be this one right here.
I
no,
could
Travis, that's
totally
impersonation.
backstab the fuck out of some magical creatures if I had a magical longsword. I just need to teach myself to use it first. Hmm.
You know, there's the golden cloak the goblin's wearing, and Shiniro, I think a cloak is, I think a golden cloak would suit him well.
With a cloak.
Yeah, so you can give yourself a self-gift as when you're just breaking the top 100 swordsmen.
Yes, the self-gift is the, is the cloak.
Yes.
Need a prize for getting to number 100. It's a milestone.
Getting rid of all the owlbear blood.
It's cool, man.
It wasn't that big of a splat. Okay. And yes. You guys looking to the west, see Mel sitting on a vast pile of treasure. What they've
I know,
stolen
I'm
from
loving
the
it.
gnomes.
I've had a good look at it. I think it's fucking awesome.
And we get to keep all of it.
The treasure is thrown about the chamber in no particular order. It would take several hours to sort it all.
Oh, jackpot, guys.
And that's
But you
exactly
can see coins such as copper and silver and gold pieces, gems lying about here and there, a jeweled crown and a jeweled scepter,
Ooh.
and a pair of jeweled brooches.
Jewel
have
brooches,
our,
did you say?
we have our cleric man do his detect magic game.
Yes, to find any other magical items of value.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, of value, I tried to go ahead and calculate the cost of all those gems, because I am a spreadsheet nerd. Haha. But I don't know what the quantities of those gems were. I don't know if the quantity is before or after.
I'll be right back.
So was it so the first thing that appears in the list is banded agate 10 GP times 2? Was that 2 banded agates or 2 black opals?
2 banded agates.
It's too bad. Okay, so
Yeah,
the number
so
appearing
the times 2, yeah.
the number appearing after is the quantity. Okay, I didn't want to calculate it twice because it was a crap ton to fucking calculate anyway. All right, so I'll go ahead and calculate that as well while you're doing the treasure. So barely want to do this once. I'm not going to do it twice.
It's going to be sick loads of treasure.
Yeah. Well, I'm the one to put the gem page in.
The only thing that's glowing within his purview, of Eslo's purview, is the longsword.
Ah.
That the Goblin King fought with.
Still, it's going to be loads of treasure.
How strong is the glow of the longsword?
Definitely not weak, but definitely not strong.
Oh, moderate, right?
Almost, yeah, quite. It's moderate. You could say so.
Nice. Do we have anybody who uses longsword?
I'm about
the only
to
one that does.
I'm about to teach myself how to use them. I have a unused fighter knowledge bit saved.
And
You feel like you're on the verge of learning a new weapon.
Yes,
yeah.
that's exactly what I'm about to say.
I have, of course. I already know the longsword, but I'm a bitchy boy who stays in the back and slings spells and one-shot stuff, so I'm not super necessary on getting it.
Hopefully we'll run across magical creatures soon so I can test this bitch out.
None of it glows. Is Eslo just shakes his head.
What about the golden cloak? The
There's a cloak pin.
cloak pin.
Is that? Did you say it was a pair of them?
Well, there's a pair of brooches, but the Goblin King also had a cloak pin attached.
Oh, okay. What's that look like? What's that?
That's not magical either.
No, the only thing, like I said, that was magical amongst all this was just that longsword that he had, and the ring.
So it's just like a fancy cloak pin that's all jeweled and
Yeah.
expensive. Ooh, I like that.
Sort of like a clan crest type of cloak pin.
Like a goblin's clan crest or a stolen, somebody else's one
Well-
that's stolen.
Something stolen, but for references, sort of like what Scots would wear on the sash.
Yeah.
Yeah, that crest style pin.
Oh, a brooch.
Yeah. That's cool. And there's a matching pair, so there's
Yeah,
that one the
there's-
Goblin King was wearing and a matching pair of brooches.
Yes, and
Jeweled
these are
brooches.
jewels.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'll make a praise check on that stuff.
Me too. I've got a praise as well.
How many? We got
As do I.
ruby.
Oh, well, everyone here has appraisal then.
Aha.
So what are you praising there, Ryan?
The jeweled crown.
The crown?
Yeah.
You figure that it could be worth about 1,500 gold pieces.
1,500.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh shit, guys, we're rich.
So now you had one. What's that first one for? That first success.
All in order.
Okay. Start with the ruby then.
Alright.
You figure that this apple-sized ruby
Oh.
could get about 1,000 gold pieces on the market.
Ooh.
Nice.
Both the crown and the scepter are gnomish relics. Basically, they're belonging to the gnomish court or clan hold that was here. I already told you about the crown being about 1,500. The scepter, 1,600.
And what was the scepter was 1,600? What was the crown?
1,500.
1,500.
15. So 31 total.
Right.
Yeah. And 1,000 for the ruby.
Yeah.
The 1,000 for the ruby, yeah. And the brooches are 500 each.
Oh, 5,100. But I like the brooches. I might want to have one. What kind of jewels have they got on them? Like, what kind of colours? Are they awesome? Are they gold?
Well, they're gold, but the gems are. You got some citrines. You got some aquamarine. They're
Ooh.
not. They're bits of gem.
That's cool. I want to wear one.
It's
of
almost
them.
like the brooch was enameled, but instead of using actual enamel, they've used gemstones.
Yes. And the number I'm about to post is from the previous haul that we got. I just did like the spreadsheet on all
Yeah,
the
from
gems,
all the
gems.
hobgoblins.
Yeah, and so that's the number of gold that we got.
Oh
nice.
my shit.
Yes, and it should be split 5 ways. We're
can
gonna
I
count
get-
Adsalor because Adsalor.
Can I get one of the
is-
brooches to wear? Is that alright if I take one to wear?
Yeah,
The
go ahead.
brooch?
Yeah. It'll cut into profits, but I don't mind it.
Yeah. It's only
As long as we
500.
just keep this. As long as we get to take this shit when we die.
I mean, he just
We might.
take the 500 out of his share. I mean, that's
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, 100%. I just want one because they're cool and they're sparkly, and I'm like grabbing all this treasure and shit, so I want to wear a bit of this cool jewellery. It's all gold and shit. Hell yeah.
Alright. And was the total pile of gold that we got?
From
Oh,
the
for it.
treasure here,
4,000
coin
copper.
wise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any plats? No, probably not platinum.
Nothing platinum, no.
Alright. I'll do the calculation again. So, we'll split this... I'll do the calculation of all that we got and convert it into gold value, and we'll split it 5 ways. How's that sound? With the 500 take, of course, from Mel. With
Yeah,
that
sounds
fancy-ass
Sounds
brooch.
better.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I got rolling a praise for the that gold pin too as well.
The gold pin, that's about worth 300. Could get about 300.
It's gonna be so weird to put fucking spreadsheet experience. Where did you learn your spreadsheet experience? Oh yeah, I was, I'm party treasurer in like 6 campaigns, so it just kind of developed out of necessity.
Yeah, I just posted. You guys split it up.
Yep.
Go for it, but I want one of the brooches, if nobody mind.
Yeah, I gotta factor that. 41. So
I'm
40.
not, the crown's pretty awesome, but I'm not gonna go around wearing a crown like. I'll have the brooch, it's cool. It's discreet, I can hide it when I go into a town, so don't
Yeah,
get fucking
yeah.
robbed.
I believe the gnome community would probably want the crown and the scepter back.
Yes.
Well, yeah, actually. Oh, do you think they'll mind if I have one of the brooches?
You're a hero now. You should go ahead and you can eat that one.
I should be able to claim one.
Alright. The total without that brooch from our gem haul, not counting the currency that we pulled off of the... I haven't calculated the currency for all the hobgoblins and stuff. I don't think I will.
All that gems that you calculated before, that was from the hobgoblins. That's all
Yeah, but
gems.
like the individual currencies from the goblins and stuff from Adventure,
Yeah.
I do not believe I will calculate that. No, thank you. So this total number, excluding the 500 GP from Melpomeni's brooch, is going to be this much in number. With the brooch, it is 630 GP. So if we split that, we'll split that 5 ways, and then reduce the cut for 500 for Mel, and then divide that 500 cut among the 4 of us. I think is the correct math.
125 each.
All right. So Mel, so the total number, if we divide that last number in place, 30 divided by 5 is 4726. Mel takes
Cool. That's in gold pieces worth of value, worth of gems and gold and stuff.
Yes, so we'll have to go to town and get this all sorted, but that will be your total take from this haul. Quite profitable. Get some more pots to sell. And I think I did that right.
So it's 4,726 gold coins per person?
That's the actual value, yeah.
Yes.
And could I use 1,000 of my coins to buy back that 1,000 GP ruby?
I don't suppose why not.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool. Get that. Like, I like the big gems as well.
Beat people over the head with it.
Make a crown out of it.
Oh, put it on
It's
the
that
end of a
big.
staff. Put it on the end of a staff. If it's apple size, it'll be awesome. That's cool.
Cheers, pimp cane.
I'm going to turn it into a ball gag for my next girlfriend.
Holy shit.
Now, I'm not gonna, denounce you for doing that. I'm just saying, really?
Okay. Well, apparently that's it. You haven't found any other exits out of the caverns. Really didn't run anything too else when it comes to Hobgoblin or Bugbear envoys. You've slain everything that you've seen in here. So, mission accomplished.
Oh, what about the tapestry?
The tapestry right here,
Yeah.
it's 100. Even in its damaged state.
Oh, that's nice. I think I'll... Ooh, what's the tapestry of?
It's of gnomish work.
Yeah, but what is it of? Like, what's the subject matter? Is this like a badass gnome fighting a dragon or some shit? Like a bear ripped chest. I'll buy that and use it as like my banner flag from now on.
No, it's of
Aww.
a gnome standing beside a strange contraption. Humanoid in shape, and it towers over the gnome 3 times over.
Ooh.
Well, most things do.
This thing would tower over a human.
What does the contraption seem to be doing?
It's just standing there.
What is the contraption like? It's like a giant weapon? Like a
Think
scary
Atlas,
face?
think Atlas Battle Mech without all the weaponry.
I'm inspired.
What is it?
An Atlas battle mech. Like from Mech Warrior?
For Mech Warrior, yep.
Oh,
But without all the weaponry.
the ancients were wise. I think maybe this conceals a secret message.
So
Maybe
it's Iron Golem.
Yes, but it moves. And you get inside of it, and you punch shit really, really hard.
You make an Iron Golem that you can get inside.
Yes. And it's steam powered, and I've heard stories of this. Back in the Little Wars.
It's not steam powered.
Oh, it's not? It's magic.
No.
Oh, nuclear powered perhaps.
Power sources of something unknown.
Perhaps I could spend some time unraveling its secrets. This tapestry might have a hidden message or a blueprint hidden in it.
Maybe it's that 1,000 gold piece ruby. Dip it in the waters in Arcanum. Just, yeah.
Honestly, you need to put that big ruby on the end of a staff. It's so awesome.
Alright, well, I'll spend my 100 gold to buy that.
It's 1,000.
See if I have I'm gonna see if I have an actual image of that.
Hello? Everything went quiet.
Yeah, I'm looking for a picture of the what could be what's on the tapestry that's hung upside down that you guys gone through it again.
Oh yeah, we've got the tapestry as well. Nice hoard of treasure, boy.
I mean, well, we got
You've done alright, like.
yeah. Oh, let's haul this all. Get it on the speed wagon. Or actually, we're right out. No, that's right. We traveled. So yeah, on the speed wagon, we'll travel back to wherever we, had our mission deal. Bring the gnomes with us.
Oh yeah, the gnomes were rescued. Go back to town and try and trade some of the wealth, my share of the wealth, into just like gems, easy to carry, small bits of wealth.
Yeah, we'll get this.
Gems and shit.
We'll get all our magic shit figured out.
Yep.
We'll finally know what this ring does.
Yeah.
Yes, we'll identify all our items to make sure, triple sure that that's what they are.
And then fight over who's getting it.
I mean, I already have one, so.
Yeah, he's got a ring of fire resistance.
Yeah, you're out.
Jared cares for one. I'll let you have it, but
nah, we should roll a dice, man, because it's just as useful for everybody.
Fired. Yeah, it's good. I mean, how often am I gonna get fireballed, right? I'm standing in the back. Well, I should go for the fighter anyway. And if you want to have it, I mean, it just means that you pass on the next ring.
It's a good way for somebody to hit somebody that's lurking in the back, because it's got a range on it. So you need to watch out for a fireball, even if you're in the back, like, because you wouldn't expect it, because people expect you to use it on a group of people for maximum potential, but you could sneakily hit somebody that's hiding in the back with a well-placed fireball. Like, it's just as useful to you as it is to me or anybody. I'm going to be lurking about the back casting spells when I can. When I get more spells, I'm just in there throwing darts because I've not really got many spells for a day. Yeah. Hopefully I'm going to be lurking around in the back as well, so. Nero's got one. He's the most likely candidate for one, but he's got one.
Yes.
So I think it's just as even between me and you. So we should just.
Yeah, well, you can have it. I don't want it. I'll pass on it.
Okay, man. Thanks very much.
No worries.
I will take that. Like, thank you very much.
Yeah, like I very explicitly am not about that fire style. if fire wants my ass, it can have it. I'm hot
just
enough
about
already.
that extra protection anyway. I'll take it.
Yeah.
And I kind of bogarted the longsword, so I mean, it would be greedy of me if I were to just be like, "Hey, I want the ring too, man."
I think we're a good enough group that we can decide, and without getting our feelings hurt, who gets what, you know?
Yeah. It's cool.
I wouldn't mind you getting the long sword. Like, what am I gonna do with it? It's basically gonna be like it's gonna be ornamental on me.
Yeah, we're all different enough where it's like we get something we know who's going toward.
Yeah. But I think the fire protection ring, anybody could use that. So I'm grateful for getting that. That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like it.
Once we figure it out, I'll hand it over to you.
Yeah. Thanks.
Oh, speaking of which, I leveled up, so I could try to use my legend lore on all the items again.
Oh yeah, and if we're resting, I can memorize, identify, and I can identify stuff now because I get new spells. Not new spells. I'm not leveled up, but I can take identify and get some. We can sort that shit out. I can cast that, so we just need to rest for a day. We'll go into town, rest up for a day, see what all this shit is.
And I'll try to reinvent the wheel, and I'll try to make that beer hat again.
Can you do it? Did you level up so you can do it again?
No. It's what do you call it? It's not like there's no restrictions on me doing it again. I can do it as many times as I want, but if I fail the roll,
time and space to do it.
Yeah, there's like some major flaw with it. So the flaw might be that when you try to retract it, it hits you in the face or something. Like it's like a total failure of an invention because the kit is kind of made for tinker gnomes.
Or it just breaks and it all comes splashing over your face.
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
don't
it's
get
like a major flaw. But then I could just like reinvent it, you know, after I know it's a failure.
It shoots it up your nose.
Yeah. So like if
You use like
Sure.
copper tubing instead of like flexible plastic hose, and like it just jabs you in the face.
yeah, or like when you have like your elastic band, it's like not set right. So when you do the release to like wind it back into your hand, it like stabs you in the knee or some shit. Or when I have like my auto lock picker, like oh yeah, it works, but the major flaw is it makes a fuck ton of noise. Everyone in the dungeon knows you're there now. You know, that's like a major flaw. You could play with it.
Yeah, that's what you
Those,
should
like,
do.
It's one of those like
When you-
dollar store like wind up toys. Or,
There you go, gents. Basically, that's what the tapestry will look like.
Ooh. Look
Oh,
at
that looks sick as hell.
Yeah.
And even though it does have piping for steam vents on it, it's not steam powered. Steam is the end result.
What a
That's
marvelous
cool.
invention. how many pots of paint would it take to make that? Oh.
Look at the size of it.
Make, Professor,
It's
make
colossal.
a intelligence check.
An intelligence check?
You may have seen something like this.
Come on, baby. Yes!
Nice.
Shadow of the Colossus time.
Okay. You've remembered in your studies as a young gnome lad
Yes.
in engineering school of an ancient culture who had had automatons called mechs, M-E-K.
Mech. Alright.
And there was this super mech.
Alright. Super mech.
called a Jaeger.
No.
What powered these things? Where have they gone? Why did the civilization crumble?
Any information is scant at best because we're gonna go OOC on this one.
Hmm.
3,000 years in the past, before Blackmore blew itself up.
Oh shit.
It's a Blackmorian relic.
Blackmore.
Blackmorian relic. I have to find a sage or something. Tell me all this knowledge from the past. The super mech.
Ever wish you had someone to talk to about money? I'm Michelle, a financial health banker, and I help people with money questions.
And they were powered by some unknown energy source.
An energy source lost to time.
Love.
Yes. Everything's powered by love, of course. But what form does that love take? Is it steam love? Sweaty love? Hot love? Nuclear love? Who knows?
Hentai love.
Very potent. Equally weird, though.
It's only weird if you're not into it.
It has this weird side effect. It kind of radiates out of it. I think it's
Mark.
called weebness.
Mark, see in the town where we went from last time, we were
Threshold,
we bought
yeah.
the potions.
Oh no, you're in High Forge, yeah.
Yeah, that one is that where we're going to be going back to once we come out of this goblin cave.
Nice, so we're
Getting
heading
back to the same one.
back to the threshold.
Yeah, we are.
Oh. Yeah, we should have threshold.
I'm
Was there?
gonna look into some armor, some magic armor.
You said there was some things we could get there, a few magic items and stuff. What kind of magic items could we get there? Like, I'd like to get some darts +1 or something if that was possible. Got some wealth to spend,
Oh.
right?
You just want some? Oh, what do you want those darts +1 for? Just in case, or just as a major battle upgrade?
Nah, yeah, it's a major upgrade from normal darts to +1 darts, and hopefully something that was lighter if it was possible. So it costs less to carry them.
Oh, that's trippy.
Because these half-pound things are pretty heavy for. Could do with some lightweight.
Well,
Yeah, you can find those.
Are they gonna cost a lot?
oh shit, that's right.
Alright, Mark, you'll know exactly how much darts +1 cost. You've got a thing that works it all out for each way.
I think a +5 dart's like 500 gold pieces.
Oh, that's
+5
trippy. How
darts.
you can do that?
Yeah,
It's pretty hard to find though. You need to be in like a
chapel or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just the way the chart works. Insane.
That's how my guy got +5 spears, because they're not expensive. Because the spear's a cheap weapon, so it goes up like starting from the how expensive a weapon is. So the more expensive weapon, it gets really expensive at the high end, but spear it doesn't. So he had 2 +5 spears. Is badass.
Yep. Yeah, you can find those. Probably enough to fill out a bandolier.
How many is that?
Even dozen.
Nice. So I can get 12 +1 darts. For how much?
Eh, 100
100 gold for 12.
for each.
100 each for 1200 for 12.
Yep.
I'll take that, like. And what do they weigh? Do they weigh any less?
They are made of a lighter metal.
So
They've got a nice
3 per
Damascus
pound,
leather to 'em.
instead of 2 per pound, something like that.
Maybe about 1/10 of a pound.
Nice. So just over a pound to carry them. The 12. That's sick. And you let me like a magic missile, like not a magic missile, but a missile weapon that's magical like that +1s, like arrows and shit. You let us recover those. They're the darts. I can get them back and use them again. I've done just have 12
Yeah,
shots.
unless
and
you
that's it.
roll a 1.
Yeah, when you roll a 1, you lose 1. That's cool. Yeah, I'll take the 12. Like. For sure. My 24 darts, I'm not going to carry so many of them regular darts. I'll just get rid of them or sell them if they're worth it. The regular darts, most of them, I'll keep a handful, 6 or so.
Chat, so. Okay. Okay. It's a short, bumpy ride back to Threshold from the cave. Thanks to the battle wagon.
Yes.
Yeah, for scale purposes of the map. We'll use the yellow token.
Say, we have this special ring of owlbear control. How much do you think that would sell for? Or, alternatively, could we buy an owlbear?
Yeah, hey guys.
Mm,
It's nighttime, it's quiet tonight. Quiet game. Quiet. Quiet.
like, if you want to buy an owlbear, I've heard that they do have markets of such creatures in the capital, Galantra. Or maybe even in hiatus.
I was saving non-weapon proficiency. I could get animal training or animal training in it, and we could like train an absolute legend of a bugbear. An owl.
We could. You say in the capital of... Oh, this is a nice city map.
Galantry?
Yeah,
Color.
tonight.
Okay.
Is that a big place where we could generally buy a lot of other stuff as well?
Yeah, Galantry City has a market for magical beasts. You may even find one in Hiatus City.
Hiatus. I butchered
That's
those
cool.
spellings, but they're
Whatever
good phonetically.
Wherever's closer, then we should go.
Yes. I don't know how far away those are. We'll have to check up my our atlas. And yes.
Yeah, we could adventure in the woods until we come across an owlbear. That's a good idea. But when you ask Mark for random encounters, you get a fucking big black dragon. And just about wipes out your whole part. He rolled one, like genuinely just rolled that up randomly, got a big fucking dragon.
Oof.
Nearly killed us all.
Oh crap.
Perhaps I kind of want to do that, but I also kind of don't.
I always want
At
to.
one point, I want to see how well of a chance the battle wagon stands against a dragon. On the other hand, I don't. You know.
I want to go. I just want to go to this city and see what kind of stuff we can buy, man. Because we've got loads of.
We could buy some of those owl bears. I know you can sell their eggs for like 100 GP, and we're patient enough to wait. You know.
Yep.
Or we could just sell the ring. I think the ring sells for... How much would this ring sell for?
Well, like I said, it's NL control, but it's a rare form
variety.
of it. It's not even listed.
Just give me 20 minutes before I burn.
As a bard who actually rolled a legend lore and a person with appraisal, would you say that this would be worth more than 10,000?
That's what I'm about to find. I'm cracking up the Encyclopedia Magica right now. That's where I base most of my non-weapon and armor. Actually, there's a fellow who's been eyeing that ring. Good day, says.
Yes. So Nero, would you want to conduct this transaction as our leader? What do you think? Do you sell this ring?
I mean, having a companion would be nice, but I mean, the money is also good.
Yes. What do you think, Jared? Should we sell it? I'm undecided.
That master is a collector of oddities and rare items. He's been looking for a ring such as that.
Yes. Well, it is quite real, and we did go through quite a bit of trials and tribulations, to say the least. To say the least, right, Sneer? Right, Sneer? Oh man, it was crazy. What are we looking at for an opening price? How bad is he want it?
Jay glances and looks around your shoulders, pulls out a bit of parchment that's folded, sealed with a bit of black, sealed with a bit of black wax.
I'll very subtly take it from him, just kind of like candidly, and I'll, with quite care, flip out a letter opener and click the seal, and I'll take a very slow as I peel the letter out of the letter, or the letter out of the envelope, and look at the price with one eye open.
Mm-hmm.
If you find it's a note. It states basically whoever has a ring of that description, they are to be paid immediately 2,000 platinum emperors.
Ooh,
That's a lot.
2,000 platy.
Yeah. Think of the magic items you can buy with that kind of wealth, man. It's some good.
That is
we're just well
10,000
selling
gold.
that.
So
The
2,000
signature is hard to make out, but you can tell it maybe begins with a B and ends in an E.
B ends in E. Is he perchance a B?
Babe.
That's 2,000 gold for the each of us. And I don't know how we'd regularly transport an owlbear around.
I mean, that's like 4,000 gold for each of us.
It's 10,000 gold, so 2,000.
Actually, I think having a pet owlbear would be pretty cool though.
No, because platinum is basically.
Platinum's 5 gold equal 1 platinum.
Yeah,
I thought it was 10 gold equal.
in 5e it is, yes.
So it's just saying 200 platinum, so what's that? 5,000 gold.
Yeah,
No.
it's 10,000.
10,000 platinum. Yep.
10,000 gold.
Yes, so it'd be 2,000 for each of us.
Nice. That's good money, like.
It is good money. And the problem with the owlbear is trying to transport it everywhere. You'd have to get like a cage in the back of the battle wagon, and it'd be
it's not
scared
like
by
one
the
you can
smoke
just
and
summon
fire.
and not have a-
Yeah, and if the ring fails,
Feed
they would
it and
angry
shit.
out. The chair has to explode. We have to buy a
The
new one.
owlbears eat.
Yeah, but
That's the
owlbears are
shit.
never.
Yeah,
Are
you'd
they-
have to,
are
like,
they
feed
everywhere?
it the bodies of your fallen enemy.
Yes. I'm not sure.
Nah, we sell the ring, I think. Like, take the money, it's good money.
Nah. Any objections to the cause?
All four say aye.
Make a perception check. You guys were here when I said. You guys remember how I did perception was the intelligence, the average of intelligence and wisdom.
You want us all to roll one of them?
Well, perception is the average of your intelligence and wisdom score.
Oh, I don't think a 15 is going to get it for me. I'll need to check.
I'm good.
No.
I believe
So
that's.
Nero, that's a critical fail, yeah. 20 on that.
Shenaro is looking for something else.
It seemed like a bug that you never saw before and he was busy looking at it. He's oblivious. I'm oblivious too. I failed mine.
But I have succeeded. Maybe.
I'm sure Jen
And
has,
giving you the results of that in a second.
Don't say what it is for like 20 seconds while I run to the fridge and get another drink. I'll just be...
Okay, you should get a whisper from me.
Distinctive scarring. I'm gonna very, very quietly, I'll be like, alright, thank you very much for the offer. I think that we're going to convene as a group really, really quick and decide all at once. We'll be back to you with our decision in about a minute. Thank you so much.
I'm back, sorry.
And I'm gonna go with Sanira and be like, hey, did you, there's this, okay, so I kind of noticed, the guy has a bunch of scars on his wrist. Very distinctive scars. He's trying to cover him up. Do you know anyone that has scars on their wrists? Is there like a cult around here? I wouldn't really know.
Is there anything I could roll if I've been around enough? Would I know?
You ever run into anybody like this on your travel?
It might be something I saw at sea or something.
Yeah, like a cult with scars or something?
Some cult that has scarification as one of its rituals that people would know.
It's not that type of scarring. It's as if his wrists were chafed.
Like he's been
In
in
something-
shackles or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to take out the note again and try to very, very carefully read the writing, and we'll find out what his name is.
Do I recognize the seal that's on it?
Wait.
Yeah.
No,
Wait.
it's just a black blob of wax.
This guy is some servant of someone else because he's been released from shackles, right? So I'm going to cast Charm Person on him and get him to tell him who he is and who he works for and blah 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 blah. Right? Because I've actually got Charm Person memorized. I had it memorized. I'm going to use it. There we go. I've not got my token to click on, Mark, so the macro won't work.
Yeah.
I'll probably have to move you over to a map on that, but
What do you call it? I'm kind of concerned. I don't know if Charm can go over another charm. That's what I'm concerned about. It's usually when a wizard releases someone from their shackles, is when they're already charmed.
Dispel the charm on him first, and then. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if they can go over. I think. Oh,
we'll take care of that. But how are you
Dispel,
attempting to
dispel,
do your deciphering of the note?
Well, I'm just gonna look really closely at it. I mean, like, I've got good eyesight.
The language is in
a monocle or a mono goggle.
It's uncommon.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at that.
And in Trelladar.
I can read right comment.
Yeah.
But again, it's that signature that's hard to make out.
Kind of, is it like sloppy? Is it faded? How do we counter the faded out and just decipher?
Yeah, like I said, you can make out something. Bargle, Barrymore. It's hard to tell. It's almost like someone wrote their name like a doctor would sign a script. You can make out certain letters here and there, but that's about.
It's really messy.
Yes.
I suppose we can just ask him. I'll quickly do a quick. Would a read languages check allow me to figure out what was written on there?
Sure.
Nah. Not so lucky. And I'll go, alright, Mel, when you go to charm him, I'll hit him with a hypnotism. That way he forgets what he was doing.
Okay.
He forgets you charmed him.
Yeah.
Because that's one of the things that charm can do, or hypnotism can do. And I'll go, okay, buddy. I think we've reached our decision.
Yeah, because you know you've been
we've
charmed
decided
after.
we've decided to go ahead with the sale, but we do need to know who this is going to for our tax purposes. We can't just put it down and get the IRS on us. Who are we making out this this document of exchange to? I'll take out a quill and paper.
You don't need to know his name.
Well, I can't complete
His name's good.
Yeah, but it's for the IRS. God, like, we're crazy adventurers, but even we won't go against the IRS. And if they come back with our taxes, I already fucked up my taxes once this season. I can't do it again. They'll throw me in the brig. You know how crazy they are.
Trust me, you don't want to cross my master.
He's not hurting you, is he? I saw those scars. You doing all right, buddy? He's not taking you behind, the old chapel in his sex dungeon, is he?
Could I do like a fast talking check
Yeah.
to get him to like accidentally slip up and reveal the name?
Meanwhile, Mel's going to do a charm person.
Yeah, like in the
Yes.
meantime, like I'm gonna try to do like a fast talk and try to make him slip up and say his name.
I'm good. I've got the same purpose with the charm person spell, just to get him to tell me.
Yeah. But a charm can be detected, and then later dispelled.
Mm-mm. Natural 20.
That was Mark's, though. That was his spell.
Mm-hmm.
That was his resistance.
So, you want to know who I work for?
Yes.
Fine. I work for Associates of the Mage of Black Eagle Barony.
Black Eagle what?
Black
The
Eagle
Black
Barony.
Eagle Barony.
Okay.
If you knew any place about that, if anything about that place, you know it's not
Not a nice place.
not a nice place for folk.
Oh.
Especially for you, wee lass. Try it again and you'll be eating your own gizzard.
Has Cinero heard of this Black Eagle Barony because of his
Yes.
travels? Yeah.
Yes. It's on the coast of the Gulf of Halak towards the south of put that map up.
Right, where are we, Pygmy? Oh, threshold, I see it. Where are we going? Black Eagle Barony.
It's called Halag on this map, but the actual name of the town is Fort Doom, named after the castle that's there.
That's a healthy trick.
And you know that that barony is actually in fiefdom is actually the domain of Duke Stefan's cousin Ludwig.
Is he a baddie?
You could say so, but nothing's. There have been rumors and hearsays about him, but nothing seems to have stuck.
Yeah.
Bargles actually wanted for the questioning, for the death of Alina's twin sister.
Who's Alina?
Alina's the town mistress of Threshold.
Alright.
She's also the daughter of the Baron of the area of Threshold.
So if we go beat up this bad Baron, we'll impress the Baron back at home, eh? He'll be loving it. He'll think we're the best. So we should go kick his butt. If he's a baddie.
I don't know if we're gonna sell the ring to him.
Somebody else will pay loads for the ring, yeah? We should kick his butt. If he's a baddie and he's like ruling over this town, we should be goodies and save them from this baddie. And
Hey, maybe my ship is moored there.
we could just kill this guy and take the money if he's like carrying it. This messenger that's with scars on his wrists. If he's like,
He might have
money on him, we could
dead
just
drop.
we could just murder him anyway.
But to show you, Threshold's way up here.
Yeah, we're
I
miles
actually zoomed
away.
out the map. And Fort Doom is here.
100 odd miles.
That would be like a
100
road trip. I think we have to kill some goblins before we can do that. Say, friend, how long are you staying in town?
$118 miles. How long does that take?
Based on the various terrain.
Be like a month.
We should get horses.
I mean, we have the battle wagon.
Oh yeah.
It's faster than a horse. It's like
That's-
4 speed faster than a horse.
It has a bullet.
That's also through mountains and things.
Hills, broken land, mountain.
You can only just draw water. And I know we have a priest, so we can create water for our engine now. I love how this is our fucking logistics. It's so great.
I'm gonna look into purchasing a decanter of endless water.
Oh, dude, that stuff can actually... Oh, I made a... Yeah, decanters of endless water are fucking metal as hell.
How much would one of them cost?
And of course, if we go by road, it'll be safer.
Yes, we could visit some towns on the way, see what's happening, see if there's anything interesting of note on the way.
We just kind of fuck
105
off.
miles. over the road.
Go off like, hey, we'd like to
Can't
we'd like to
actually
buy
endless
that
water. You
thing.
can probably get about for about 3.
3,000?
Yep.
Ooh, that's good.
Also, did you get my message earlier, Mark?
Let me take a look. Means of flying. Okay. And broadcast that out.
Oh, here we go. 243 miles by road.
But it'll be a lot
that
faster than cross country, of course, because it's by
I
road.
think so. Yes. We should like get horses though. I suppose if it's all road, we could pretty much take the battle wagon actually.
I mean, there's no reason not to take the battle wagon.
Yeah.
How many inches across would you say that the canter is?
Uh, 6?
6 is like... Oh, I could do it. Yeah. How wide is the mouth of the decanter? Can we get one
Like-
with an especially
like an inch?
especially small mouth?
Think about like a ewer or something, or a craft like wine.
Like a wine? Oh, it's like a 1 inch across.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh.
Most crafts I've ever seen are basically like between 5 and 6 inches across. Oh my!
So I know that I've made a car out of a canter of endless water before. Oh well, we can just use it for an unlimited source of water. Because it's like comparable to a fire hose, and you can set that to a turbine, so the water presses onto a turbine, which turns the wheel. And you can you can buy several of them to rapidly increase the speed at which your land vehicle is going. And you can set the brakes go 1-to-1 to the opening of the mouth of the canter. So you can get unlimited speed tracks.
Plus, it should be handy dandy for the battle wagon. You know, refilling the water and things.
Yes, yeah. But you can like make a full car out of just a canter of water.
Oh.
Yeah, so it turns the turbine. But yeah, I think they're getting 1 decanter of endless water for... Well, I mean, if we're following a river, we won't even need it.
To fit in there. That's
I
cool.
mean, we could get a straighter route if we have it, though.
That is true. And then eventually we could set it up to a fire hose. Like, you know those water cutters? You know, the ones that cut stuff, like industrial water cutters. Like, if you want, like, the water rapier, like, that would be the one way of doing it. It would be an industrial jet stream of water to cut through things. Shit, I think we made a jetpack. I wonder how many decanters it takes. But you can make a jetpack out of this shit. Out of the pure force given by the
Pure
blowback.
force of the everlasting water,
Yeah.
just fire it. Just put enough together and you've got enough force to move.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Because it's like an arrow spike. So if you can press the water down to a low enough area,
Just fire it out fast enough and it'll give you enough power if you have enough.
yeah. So the thing is getting it compressed. So, because it's it's an endless stream of water, which means that it's it's like the internal pressure it's under is enormous.
So if you go this way, there's a little bit of desert, but everything else is acceptable.
Was it just woodland?
Looks like some plains and some woodlands and hills. And then
Yeah.
some desert.
Just a little bit.
Wooded hills.
Hey, so I have a thing. Can I borrow 1,000 gold off one of you guys?
What should you do for it?
Yeah.
A super secret surprise.
Yeah, you can. I'll give you it.
Sure. I'll chip you 500. I like surprises.
Yeah, I'll give you it. Man, it's okay.
I'll pay you guys back, obviously. But...
No, it's okay, man. I'll just give you it. There you go. There's 1,000. I'll give you 1 gem that's worth 1,000 because that's what I've got.
If you're gonna put in a whole.
All right, Mark, I buy it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you buy a boat?
No.
Because we could
No.
go by sea.
Yeah, that's something
I could make a boat with my marvelous pigments.
No, we could make a steamboat with our marvelous pigments.
Oh my!
One of those like amphibious vehicles, or if you guys want to just jump, you want to jump axe and make a flying vehicle now. Ooh, I don't know if I trust myself.
Shit.
I don't know if I trust myself to make a flying vehicle. I think we'll wait a few levels for my skill to get higher. I don't know if I trust myself. It's like, yeah, everyone be prepared to take 10d6. I don't know if I want to devote 4 of my first level spell slots to feather falls yet.
Yeah, so now I come back and I have this kick-ass looking cloak to go with my my golden cloak pin.
Ooh. What's that? What's that? What you get?
Cloak?
Just a cloak?
With a pin on it! Of
Yes.
course! Look at the pin!
What a fashion statement!
Yeah. I think I treat myself a little bit, you know, being the
Marvelous.
greatest swordsman in the world now, you know. You gotta...
You have to make an announcement. You have to be like, you gotta get like one of these, oh, I should make you a megaphone. And you could announce to the whole world how you're the 100th greatest swordsman alive.
I mean, I'm pretty sure people are here in time.
Hey, what?
Senior moved down the rankings in this world's greatest swordsman like last week, but he's going back up fast because so many people in the charts are dying all the time, so it's ever moving. To just be in it, you're doing well.
You killed the Goblin King. I mean, that's a big jump. But yeah, so I have no money to buy the decanter of this water, but if someone wants to buy that just for the, or if we sell this ring, we can just use that for.
Oh shit! We can use the water to infinitely compress things. So by getting a large enough tank, we can use the water to compress things. We can make a refrigerator from the compressed energy if we manage to get some xenon, and we can make a hydraulics, modern hydraulics. Oh, with water vents, because we don't have to worry about water. Oh, dude.
So we sell the ring to this guy.
I think.
And buy that.
I mean, okay, so the worst thing that happens, right? Get this, is we sell the ring, and it later is used to wield 6 owlbears against us. I think we're good.
Yeah, we'll take the risk, like.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's 6 owlbears. I mean, we pretty handily dealt with one. I mean, Jared just takes, 6 minutes to explode them. I think we're set. So, I really want some decanters of endless water.
Yeah.
How much do those cost?
I think 3k each is what the shopkeeper said.
3 or 4, I forgot what he said.
How many do you want, and how many are available?
I think that's the question. Yes.
If
Well, where's that GIF of Markiplier? Or no, not Markiplier.
If we buy in bulk, do we get a discount?
Yeah, there we go. Here we are. The Glimmer Gear.
Take your entire stock.
Yeah, Glimmer Gear to the shopkeepers when they mention they have decanters of endless water. It's just this. Yep. I still want those boots to allow you to walk on illusions.
Then you could make an illusion of an owlbear and then ride the owlbear.
I know. There's a 3rd level spell called Illyria's Griffin that I think I want to take a month off of adventuring to research because it's so good. It's like a shadow. It's like a so if it's like Demi Shadow monsters, it's only a 10% Demi Shadow monster, so it's extremely weak, but it makes a Griffin. And because a Griffin is like in the book, it's stated as a large creature with with a good amount of hit dice. It can carry up to 500 pounds, and since it's only 10% of that, it can carry 50 pounds. So if you're like a really tiny gnome, or you feather fall yourself, you can ride on this Shadow Griffin. That's great. Oh.
Yeah, I say sell the ring.
All right.
Yeah,
so that's 2 people selling it. Jared, what do you want to sell it? Oh, he's gone. I vote aye. We'll sell it. Everyone had 2K to their 2K to their bank, and
I'll just add 1,000 because then I'll just give you guys back your 500.
Yeah.
So just make it easy.
Oh well, he what do you call it? Mel gave you the full 1,000. He just gave you a gem.
Yeah, I gave you 1 gem that was worth 1,000.
I give it back.
Nice.
And I think we want to give Adslor his cut, right? Because if not, we each get 500 more. Yeah, we'll give Adslor his cut.
Absolutely.
So Adslor will add himself 6,226. No, 6,726 gold. Is what Adslor will add at the end of the day.
Yep, and then someone will buy 1 or 2 decanters.
Yeah, the 3,000, right? Right, Mark?
Yep.
All right, do I want to buy 3 or 2? I need to do the math again to figure out how good these things are. But, like, shit.
Expensive, I wouldn't buy 3 for now, I'll just go with 2.
Well, like, 3 turns my comparative energy into something ridiculous. It allows me to make, like, water-based fusion if I get the temperature high enough. It's some ridiculous shit you pull off with physics. How many do they have in stock?
Only the one.
Only the one? Oh, okay, I'll buy the one.
We'll go searching for others elsewhere, so it's no big deal. Just keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, and it's so good because you can use that as infinite ballast in the hot air balloon. So, like, you don't have to worry about dropping too much ballast because you can produce it on command, violating the laws of conservation. So it's like a wine glass with a 1-inch opening, right?
Not glass, more of like a wine carafe or a juice carafe.
A juice carafe?
A juice decanter like you get at a restaurant, like for orange juice.
Hmm.
Yeah, they like you get scotch or whatnot in.
Oh, okay.
Those glass, the decanters, but they look like. My parents actually use one for soy sauce.
Oh, nice.
It's like a smaller version of one, so they use it for soy sauce.
Mark, do +1 darts get a bonus on the range?
No, they don't.
Because that's what you really need with darts, like, it's a wee bit more range.
Oh yeah, Grimagia.
Why, yes.
Could you attempt to make the chords again?
I think I know where I went wrong with that one. I'm not going to make an elastic, but I will use a ductile tin and a rubber and a nice coiled copper spring in order to make that retraction effect. See, by having a freely rotating axis on the inside of your gauntlet, I think I can.
I don't care how it works as long as it
Oh.
works.
Well, I fucking made it up IRL, so I mean, you're gonna listen to the fucking explanation.
It's like a dog's retractable leash. I mean, that's or literally a clip for a key card.
I mean, whatever. So, my genius is unappreciated.
Like $3.
There's a +1 weapon, give a
There's
+1
$3 now.
speed factor bonus. By the way.
Yes, you did.
Nice. Thought so. That's cool.
The $3 retractable clip for key cards.
Alright. I shall attempt. Yeah, so with my new revised method, what would you say the negative is? If I'm not inventing elastics. Just using using a copper spring in the
I'll give you the base chance.
Oh boy, it's a 40%. Did I succeed? By 1, I succeeded! Eureka! I have invented the retractable dog leash, which we shall use to tie your weapons to Sanira.
Oh my.
We'll attach them to my bracers, and you're golden.
Yeah, quickly, hand me your gauntlets. I've had a struck of inspiration.
I hand you my bracers.
With these, you'll be able to walk unlimited amounts of dogs, very poorly. Alright. And I shall attach small little clasps to the handles of his weapons, so they can retract. It's like a little small ring for like a keychain that I shall clip onto the retractable gauntlets, allowing you to retrieve your weapons from any distance.
Retrieve your weapons from any distance and tangle yourself in melee range.
Bring them to the maximum distance and do a whirlwind effect.
Just spin.
Just spin real fast.
Oh,
Now,
I have become.
Critical failure. Gauntlet goes, the sword goes flying, reaches the end, and boomerangs back. Point forward.
Stabbing
God.
Sanira.
I have
And then
become.
killing stabbing Sanira through the gut, but then killing the guy behind.
I have become death, destroyer of worlds.
I'm just writing the fucking 3 new rows in the weapons thing on the character sheet for medium and long range on the darts +1.
Nice.
You can just transfer those over to the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they work too well. I ended up stabbing myself with it. Better yet, I could chuck the main goach and try to stab it into something and then swing.
Mine gooch.
God, I hate water physics. I know why I stopped calculating this stuff. This water physics suck. Alright, I think we're all set. Anything else we need to do in town?
I'd still be interested in seeing what other like cool magical items are available, because I've got wealth to spend. I don't want to like hang on to it as money. I want to get cool.
Oh yeah, that's a good way of doing it.
Just I kind of want to know if anything cool of anything of interest that's like cool for an adventuring party, like rings of protection, cloaks of protection, like that standard shit, stuff that we would be after.
Is this a gnomish village with all their illusionist items on a
No.
available?
Threshold's more human.
Ah, okay. So, what items would you reckon they have?
Well, considering that there is a prohibition against arcane magic within town, the casting of arcane magic within town.
Ooh, like us. So we wouldn't have any.
You might be able to find some stuff, but not a whole lot.
Yeah, 'cause it may just make.
Several of the
spoilers.
shopkeepers have gone that's like their shops, well stocked with some items, are not as fully stocked as their partners in Specularum or in Selene.
What stops us from going to Specularum or to where were we before? In Penhalion? Penhalion had some good stuff, right?
Penhalion did have, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're in a job right now. There's gonna be a massive goblin horde, right? What I remember? What we're trying to remember.
Well, you did take care of the goblins, but you're not sure if there's anything going on right now. But the town's guards are tensed. You see more and more of guardsmen in the ducal colors, soldiers from the Duke's Road Fort, which is just north.
Is there a place that we have to go to? Do we have to turn in a quest? Do we get paid? We turn in the gnomes, right? Were we gonna get paid? For
Yeah.
Yeah. I know we're fucking around right now, but I just want to know what, like, if we just fuck up. I would just want to get to a place where we can just go to a town and buy stuff. I just don't want to drop.
Well, you're at that town.
Okay, so we'll go to that lady. I think Saniro knows her. Saniro, what were we doing?
What?
Well, we were doing a thing. We need to turn in this quest so we could fuck off and go to Penhalion or to Specularum.
We go to the bitch that I hit on.
Yes. Well, do that for us.
I don't remember her name. Either Snero and me don't remember her names.
Okay, so as you're waiting, a couple of gnomes approach the party, wearing gray robes and the faceted, faceted.
Hello there, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
Outstanding spring fashion.
Oh yeah, Sanira. Yes.
Brother, is it true that you were the one that was responsible for freeing our lost complex? Is he speaking to you?
Yes, I can alone claim. I'll put it off to our press release hero, to our leader, Sanira.
Yes, it was I who slayed the Goblin King. And my illustrious teammates also put in a valiant effort, and we slaughtered all the goblins that resided within the hideout.
The kingdom, if you will.
The kingdom. Snero makes a air quotes.
Who's the king?
Technically, doesn't it make me the king now?
Probably.
As my first royal decree, I want some bacon.
Bring me a strawberry!
I will require A shrubbery.
Mark, I want to know if there's anything like, you know, the things that are really useful to us, like a ring of protection, a cloak of protection. Something like, if we were in a place where we can buy magical items. Well, see how much one of them costs.
A suit of plate mail of protection.
But chance you didn't happen to find a scepter and a crown, right? You didn't happen, again, the gnomes speak up to you and go, very quietly, you by chance haven't found a scepter and a crown while you were digging through that old room, have you?
I'll tell them no.
Oh my.
Nah, these look like dodgy gnomes. I'm not telling them nothing. These are the or the baddies that are after it. Then they tell them we've seen that shit. We never saw that shit.
We never nowhere saw that shite.
Ah, outstanding vernacular, Chair.
Nice.
I believe that was very hip, as the kids call it.
Double negative, so technically it's not a lie.
I see. Most a pity. I guess we'll have to keep looking elsewhere for it then.
What would you say give the person who found the crown? We might be able to take a quest, undertake to see if we might want to find it. See if you can hire some mercenaries.
Surely you would have recognized the no relics of your own kind.
Oh yes, I totally would. Which is why we might, if you are looking to hire some mercenaries, we might be willing to help you, especially on such a noble quest for this poor, for the crown jewels. That was totally no one would ever sell at a pawn shop for no reason other than personal wealth or gain. Not absolutely, no one would ever do that. What would you give to someone who were to find the crown jewels on a hypothetical situation?
Good
one. Of course.
Well, of course you'd have the blessings of God gold with you.
Yeah, yes, but tangible things, friend. Tangible things, Father. I can't eat the blessings of Carl Kitterhold, can I?
There is such thing as edible gold.
Ooh, but that's not very expensive, is it? Or is it?
Get enough of it is.
Yes. like Harold, like, subtle. Oh.
Okay. We have nothing to offer of tangible merit.
Oh, I'm so
Just
sorry.
the thanks
Father.
of our people.
We will, of course, if we ever find such a thing, perhaps at a pawn shop or something, we will totally 100% buy it, and return it to its rightful owners. Of course, that is only all upstanding people shall take it as their duty to return the family jewels to what was it? Garl Gooderhold? I think was his name.
Oh yes, we are all totally intangibly motivated.
Oh yes, of course, of course. We will swear ourselves upon this cause.
I missed how much he said. How much did he say?
He said nothing. He said nothing. He doesn't know. He sold it to that pawn shop down the road. Alright, don't tell him till we're out of town. Of course, we could never come back to this town. But fuck, those tears are gonna hit some leather seats, man.
This fucking place is burnt.
Look, if we want to go continue killing hobgoblins and shit, we could just go here, southeast.
Cover blown.
We're gonna yeet
Done.
these crap. We're gonna yeet these priceless artifacts to a pawn shop and just dip.
Hey, what's the time till Exfil? We've got a plane to catch. Let's go. Exfil now. Time now.
Yeah. Hiccup. I'll leave it to you guys to figure.
Where we're going now, then?
We had to talk to the girl there. She was like the head of the goblin slaying shit.
I've never met her.
She was in Threshold, if I remember correctly.
She was in Threshold.
We come in. We're back.
Sergeant, get those people and those crossbows up properly. If the reports are true, there's a horde coming our way. And I want these people trained, you know, not to shoot their thumb.
There's a horde coming. The people are up on the battlements with the crossbows, or with the things he was saying. There's a horde coming. What are we gonna do? We're gonna help the people, or we're gonna just like skip out the back door and leave them to it?
Is this in Threshold, or is this where we are right now?
Threshold.
I think Threshold.
Well, I mean, we're good on the. We'd probably be good on the river and the lake side, so I mean, we had to defend basically two directions. Do they know where it's coming from?
From the mountains to the east.
Okay. Well, I will.
You could just go south.
No. We can hold them here. Because I can create pits all along the eastern side.
Yeah, I'm just saying we don't have to get involved if we don't want to. We can leave them to it.
No, I'm not running away from a fight.
No, I'm gonna have a fight as well. I'm just saying we've got the help.
Yeah, we can just leave halfway in, you know, if we don't really want to deal with it. I doubt the goblins can stop the speedwagon.
Ooh, okay. I just got back. What are we doing?
They got
Alina
to go back to threshold.
Alina, after barking orders to that sergeant, sees you and goes, "Oh, you're back.
Surprise!
It is as we have feared. Apparently, while you were liberating that Barrow town, the envoys for the Bugbit had successfully made their mission. Scouts have reported that there is a large horde of goblins, hobgoblins, and bugbears marching this way. I've sent for the garrison at the Duke Roads Fort. Hopefully, the battalion there will be enough to help us divide that. Otherwise, all I have are the militias from the surrounding areas.
Doctor Professor, you could draw some. Who's it? Has got the drawing? Actually, who's it got the drawing thing where he made the ballista? We could make them some extra ballistas to help protect the walls and help fight them. Like whoever it was that did that.
Those are really expensive. We could do it, of course.
You should, if you're really good guys.
Well, I mean, didn't we just like refuse to give them back the crown jewels or something?
Yeah, but they don't know that.
So we're publicly good guys. All that matters is that we're publicly good people.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's
man.
what privateers hold.
That's how reputation works.
Legally good guys until they're not.
So it just matters what we appear to be, not what we actually are. So if we can get away with it, we'll be scumbags.
We're not giving the gnome crown jewels to those two dodgy looking gnomes. We're hanging on to these for now.
Alright, so it takes it's not a whole pot. I mean, a pot is like...
For the heavy ballista, it was a whole pot.
Ooh. Well, you can get away with light ballistas.
How many do you have?
Why don't you just make a 10 by 10 of boiling oil? Like, you can just paint... Like, one of the best things you can do is, because the painting isn't restricted to the amount of energy, in an object. You could just paint, like, boiling oil or magma. Like, there's no restriction on the number, like, the heat of the object you can create with it.
Nice.
You can't create straight energy, though, because it just disperses.
You're correct, but you can make, like, a 10 by 10 battery. Assuming that you know how to make a battery, of course.
No.
Yeah, which I don't even know how to do that in character.
Well, I mean, we could either do, like, pit traps, or
that is really inefficient with...
Or I could do pit traps, which use, tar.
I could do
I think if it's goblins, hobgoblins, and bugbears, we can probably... They're quite stupid. We get quite a lot of them with well-placed traps. So.
Yeah, it depends on where we can funnel them through. I'm personally on the magma train, because that magma, especially if it's like higher calculations of magma, and like...
The problem with that, like, we don't know when they're coming precisely, so...
Yeah, well, we can just, like...
Cast it all right on them.
If we sit on, like, a cliffside or something...
Just cast it right on them.
Yeah,
just
no, we sit on, like, a
right
cliffside, and, like, as they come underneath, we hit it. Like, we can create this stuff in the air if we want.
That has to be on a solid surface.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, you have to paint it on a flat surface.
Just do it underneath them.
You can just create it in, like, midair.
No, you can't do it in midair.
So is it like a flat object that you like peel off, or like?
No, you paint whatever you want as long as the surface is big enough. Then it just will basically mold into a 3D object off of that
Do you have
surface.
Do you have to paint it? Do you have to touch it, or can you do it like at a distance?
I mean, you still have to be like next to it, but I don't think you have to necessarily touch it. Because you're not actually physically painting it, but you're just basically holding the brush out.
But the surface that it's going to come out of, do you have to be able to touch it?
Because I see it like, so if you're standing on like a plane,
Can you cast it
then
at
you
a
like
distance?
from your view, it looks like it's a flat surface, but you're like creating it like a 3D printer, like but at a distance away, because you're painting it as like a flat in front of yourself, right? Which means that, in my eyes, you create it like is a cloud a surface? Because we could paint it on a cloud and have it fall.
It has to be a solid surface, solid flat surface that can actually is large enough to accommodate what you're painting.
Well, if I tie some balloons to the tapestry.
No, like I could literally just do like a pitch trap with fucking like razors in it, so it's very super sticky with razors in it.
Yeah, like something ridiculous. We could make that. Yeah.
Like
I feel like we might be able to. Where are they coming from? Like, if we're going to be like battle commanders,
they're from the east.
From the east, and we're in Threshold, right?
Yeah.
Seems like there's that big road going out to the east, so there's probably only
we have the
one major
decanters,
entrance
so-
into the east, so we know where they would.
And they said they were coming from the hills, right?
Because like if we have an actual battle map, we can like change the terrain so they can only approach us on a couple fronts, make our spells be hella effective. Because we have the decanter now, so how long until they arrive?
About 2 days.
2 days, which means we can change your entire spell complement as well. 2 days.
I mean, we could literally have like just the militia dig trenches. Just a basic trench, and then have it funnel into basically the Razorblade pitch trap.
Yes.
So either they travel across this basically moat filled with just spiked wood, or they go through basically this what they know just goo, but actually has razor blades in it.
Or you can just paint like a super vitrolic acid. If you make like a super high density acid.
But I don't know what that is.
You've never seen an acid before.
Ted doesn't know the composition. You need to know the composition, and he doesn't know that.
I don't think you need to know the composition. I think you can just paint it. It's like an abstract concept that you paint. Like you don't need to know the chemical formula of an acid.
You need to know how stuff functions.
Well, yeah, it's to create like a functioning object. Like acid burns stuff, you just make acid.
But the reason I mentioned like the pitch and razor blades because they use pitch on ships.
So I'm saying, like, if we could make a super high quality acid, we have 86,000 gallons of water to cover the surrounding place in. So you can just flood the hills with like a high quality, super diluted, like a diluted acid that will still like eat their bones and shit. That might be a little bit too war crimey. Never mind.
You just realized that?
Oh yes, do you remember the Geneva Conventions?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, covering the entire suitable landscape in acid water seems a little bit much, because we have to take this land back.
See something about your character's alignment that he's thinking about stuff like
There's
that.
something about me.
Law of Land Warfare and Mystara is a bit constricting.
I mean, if you want to go make the tar traps. I think the tar and razor blades is a good strategy.
Yeah, and then it'd be.
I'm just gonna memorize grease toys.
And it'd look just like normal floor too, like normal ground. So I can make it look just like normal ground, but until they start walking over it.
I'm gonna cast two instances of grease
I mean, I'm a big fan
right
of
in front of
punji
the
traps.
pits.
I love
So
punji
when they
traps.
run in, they go sliding. Hopefully.
Yeah, I think we can make the punji
And then-
sticks ourselves.
And then shit
Oh.
all over them.
So yeah, we'll get the militia dig a trench with tons of wood spikes in it, because they at least should know how to fucking do that shit. And then basically we'll funnel them into this one area that I'll be able to draw up.
Oh, okay, we'll pick it up next week with that, and I'll have a battle map and the army server.
Yeah, so I can do
Nice.
basically like 10 by 10 by 1, so I can do like 100 square feet of this trap. Or it's more than that, 1,000 square feet, but you know. Basically, I have a line of this 100-foot long line, 10 foot deep, or 1 foot deep, and then 10 feet wide. And that's just one pot to do that.
Even 1 foot deep with spikes is gonna do a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, it'll
Especially
stop them from.
when they're
How
covered
wide
in
is it?
shit.
How wide could you make it, Sunira?
With one pot, because
Well,
I can make an object up to a 10 by 10 by 10. I can basically do a 10 by 10 by 1, and I can make it 100 feet long if I wanted to.
And how wide? 100 foot long and.
100 foot long, 10 feet wide,
wow.
1 foot deep.
That's a good start.
Yeah.
And that's one pot to do
Yeah.
that.
How
How
many
much
of
does a
those
pot
pots
cost
you
you
got?
again? Cost you
I-
a bit pretty penny though.
I forgot how much it was, but it's not terrible. Like,
Yeah. I just
How
don't
many
know.
have you got?
It feels bad to make you incur personal, you know. So you won't ever get this back.
yeah, that's fine.
I still feel kind of bad about it.
And then, of course, the ballista will disappear, right?
No.
If you feel
it
bad
stays.
about it, remember we stole the gnome's scepter and crown.
Yeah,
So
we
don't
can
worry.
we can set up the battle wagon to strafe the perimeter, and just fire ballistas into the crowd of goblinoids.
Yes, I like that idea. I'll
And
probably.
we can have the militia like do the loading shit.
Na 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 na.
I say make another ballista like we did before and just have us manning it and shoot. We'll man the 2 ballistas. There's not enough of us there. I don't know.
I mean, either
But we can get help because they're already defending the walls. They can help us.
either I make a ballista, which is 1 whole pot and 5 bolts, or I make
Yeah,
this
it's
100 foot long, 10 foot wide, 1 foot
Yeah.
deep pitch and spike and razor
You
blade
did
trap.
that just
Yeah.
like Zelda.
And I have 86,000 gallons of water to use if I uncap the can. So if we dig like a river on either side of the 100-foot trench, meaning they only have one pathway to walk, otherwise they're slogging through like a sea, like an ocean of water. Like we'll make like 2 rivers that go through, so they can only approach us on one 100-foot wide block.
And then slaughter them. What kind
Yeah.
of spells should a level 1... Well, not a level 1, but a mage that's only got level 1 spells. What kind of spells should I memorize for that kind of...
What's our foot soldiers looking like? Do we have foot soldiers? We'll have to find out what the whole logistics is. Because it depends on very much what the soldiers are going to do and what they're equipped with. Grease is good. Sleep is good.
I usually do those two. I often do those.
I mean, I'd prep sleep for the ones that basically make it past the pit trap.
Yeah.
And then whatever archers are up there can pick them off.
Yeah,
Nearby.
just take out the like wide swaths of shit.
Yeah. Well, it's not terribly wide, but we can like.
I mean,
I know that I'm gonna.
It's still an area, so
Yeah.
And hopefully
My issue is that grease might be more effective if our foot soldiers are also level 1, because then they'll be just as effective with a sleep spell.
That's why they won't be right there, though.
Yeah, I mean, if you throw it into the crowd, then the crowd has an opportunity to wake it up, and then you've wasted your sleeping spell.
That's why you would give them all crossbows.
Which is it's an idea.
With exploding.
How many crossbows could you draw with one pot of that ink?
I can make a fuck ton in one pot.
How many crossbows?
Yeah, with loads of bolts each. What, like 100 with like 1,000 bolts or more?
Yeah, it's a lot. I can make.
Nice. There you go.
It's a 10 by 10 by 10 area per pot that I can make. So.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot.
Hey guys, look at this. Look what I found. Oh my. Look at the map.
The owlbears.
Oh, lol. Oh, we should have kept that ring.
Travel all the way there.
Yeah, all the way there, all the way back.
Anyway, I gotta let my dog out and go to bed. So.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna go to bed as well at 6 a.m.
Yep.
Peace.
Alright.
And I'll work on the armies. I'll get everything posted up sometime this week.
Alright. Sounds good.
Thanks for the game, Mark.
Yeah, thanks for DMing.
Yep.
Yeah, it was fun.
Alright, see you guys next week.
See you.
Smell you later.
And for our viewers, thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you're watching us live on Twitch, go ahead and click that heart-shaped button up the top of the screen. And then if you're on a mobile device, click yes for accepting mobile notifications, and you'll see every time we go live. I play in Mark's game every Friday night, and I DM my own game on Saturday around lunchtime. If you're on the East Coast. If you're on the West Coast, it's a little earlier in the morning. 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. And then I also do world building streams during the week at random, usually Monday nights and Tuesday nights, sometimes Wednesdays. If you're watching us on YouTube, please leave a comment and share the video with your friends, and of course give us a subscription to the channel and leave a few likes. All right, thanks everybody for watching. Bye bye.